Hey everybody, happy Friday, feliz viernes, feliz sexta-feira. I hope you guys had a great week. My week has been up and down. Things still kind of up in the air in other aspects of my life. Most things good overall. But nothing to really complain about, not just yet. Today, again, Friday, viernes, sexta-feira. Today was deadlift day, right? Deadlift party. Festa de levantamento do Gitera, forget which way. But anyhow, a couple of things I wanted to talk about. I did 50 reps today, all over body weight, which is cool. 5x5, 290 on trap bar, 5x5, 275 on Sumo. Less than what I did last week. And I think last week, rolling into this week, I had the knob turned up a little bit too high and I'm just tired. I need to take a break. So I throttled back a good bit, let things kind of sit, and I'm still a little sore. Knees are kind of achy. I'm feeling things that I shouldn't have to feel. And that's the sign that, okay, it's time to let off a little and to let things recover. Hopefully I'm thoughtful about that on Monday and I kind of repeat that process and, things kind of calm down a little bit. So that was one thing I wanted to mention. The other one, so quick diversion. Got a couple of comments this week, both of them kind of silly. One was, you're going to go to Snap City because you're pulling with around the back. The other one was, you're fat and out of shape and do this ridiculous exercise program. It doesn't make any sense. Both of them easily dismissed. But what I did think about that has some value is the fact that there's a lot of good information out there in terms of the idea that training in and of itself, that forcing the adaptation, means that in some people, the form doesn't look the same. So you'll see me do deadlifts and I have a bit of a bend in my upper back. I don't know, there's a little bit of, bend in my thoracic spine there. Plus, you get some lats and some rhomboids that are also kind of flared out to engage with the bar. But nonetheless, that's just how I've always pulled. But when I pull, everything is set and I pull and there's no damage there. I don't have any problems. My back's in relatively good shape. For a dude my age, I complain about my back a lot less than a lot of other people do. I complain about my knees and stuff, but that's due to other things way in the past. Really not much to do with resistance training, more to do with running and not warmed up and not maintaining enough range of motion and flexibility. Sorry if I'm just kind of moving around here on camera some. It's not the flex or anything. I'm just kind of, it's cold in my garage and I got really warm during the deadlifts. Now I'm starting to cool off some, so I'm just trying to stay mobile so that I don't get too stiff. But anyhow, yeah, there's a lot of good evidence out there that, if you're pulling, pushing, whatever it may be, in a fairly consistent manner and doing so with good engagement of the muscles, good engagement of the core, everything's set up right, that you're going to be able to do so safely. So some people might have a little bit more flexion in their thoracic spine, or some people, maybe they have a little bit of, on the bottom of the squat, they have a little bit of, a tailbone shift, or people when they're, the bench, maybe they've got a little bit more or less, lateral movement or whatever on the barbell. Nonetheless, the positives outweigh the negatives with regards to weight training, as long as we're doing things in such a way that we're maintaining safe range of motion, we're not injuring things, and we're monitoring things. The evidence looks to be pretty clear that you're going to be fine. And that's good because it's starting to get adopted into physical therapy regimens where you can go out and you can lift, and we're going to support healthy movement through things like complex barbell lifts. So, just all I wanted to share today. Again, today was deadlift day. Got my lifts in. I'm going to hit my accessories now. Hope everything's going well for you guys out there. I know things are kind of crazy. Thank goodness, if you got the gym, you got a place where you can kind of you got a moment of solace, you can focus, and you can make yourself better. And that's what's important. The entire world will be better if every single one of us focuses on making ourselves better. And if we do that, that's going to improve the outcome almost no matter what. But that's a whole bunch of work that has to be done on a very large level, obviously. But, just something to think about. Let's all work on making ourselves a little bit better every day. And I guarantee you, things are going to get better overall. All right. Until next time, have a great weekend. Happy Friday. Feliz Viernes. Feliz Sexta-feira. Happy Deadlift Day. Peace.